The stable mind is the most important part of our life, because if our mind is very stable, we will have very good life. We will have fun. We will have easy life easily. But if our mind is not stable, it will follow the feeling a lot. And then the feeling is not stable. That's why our mind will not stable if we follow the feeling. When we follow the feeling too much, our life will be suffer. We will have more problem, more depressed, more conflict in our life. So to train our mind to make it stable is very important thing. And then it is something possible to train our mind. Training our mind, I think, is very fun and it's very important for our life, because we can design our life in the way we want it to be. But if our mind is not stable, we cannot design our life, because everything will change. It depends on our feeling. It's not depend on what we want. To train our mind is very easy thing if we try to do it. It looks hard in the beginning, but when we try to practice to do it, it will be easier and easier after that. The stable mind is the mind that used to follow reason. It's the mind that always have reason. But the unstable mind is the mind that follow feeling, because feeling is not something stable. Feeling is unstable. It's always change. Today we maybe like it, tomorrow we maybe don't like it. That is the way the feeling is. But if we follow the reason always the same, always stable. So to train our mind to follow the reason is a way to make our life easy, fun, and no depressed, no worry, no fear. It's very nice. The way to practice it, there are so many ways. But for me, the easiest way for me to learn or practice to against our feeling. So the good tools that I use to train my mind is look at my feeling. What do I like the most? Because the feeling is about like or don't like. What I like the most. Sometimes we like to see porn movie. Sometimes we like to watch TikTok a lot. When we watch the media, it's so hard to stop. That is the feeling. We feel like it. Even there's no reason to do that, but we keep doing it. It's so hard to stop. So to practice to against this kind of feeling is very important. It's a good tools to train our mind for me. Some people maybe like to go to retreat, go to do meditation, do many things, but for me, I don't like that much. I like to facing the feeling in the reality, in the real life. For example, if I like to watch TikTok or short video, it's just so hard to stop it. When we watch it, it's very hard. But there's no reason to do that, because we just do it because we think we like it, it's fun. We like to do it. But every day if we do that, it consumes our time in our life a lot. Our life, the time is very precious thing in our life. But we use it for something that not very useful. Because when we watch TikTok, watch YouTube for a long time, we lost our chance to do what is important thing in our life. Whenever I like something a lot, but there's no reason, it's not very useful, I will try to against it, try to not follow it. That's the way I practice. If I like to watch TikTok a lot, I will turn off the phone. I will not watch it and do something else immediately. If I practice like this often, my mind will used to just listen more and more. And then after that, it's so easy to not watch the media, watch TikTok, watch something like that often. I can watch sometime, but I will not addicted to it. So whenever we feel like we addicted to something, that is a good tool. That's a good chance to train ourselves, train our mind to not follow our feeling. When we addicted to something, that means we use our feeling, we follow our feeling too much. So it's good to train ourselves to not follow it. If we keep doing like this, we will use more reason. And then when we used to use more reason, our life will be easy, will be relaxed. We'll have more freedom and we'll have more fun, because it's easy to be with everybody, because people accept reason easily, but people cannot accept feeling easily. When we use too much feeling, it's so hard to be with other people, so hard to work with other people when we use too much feeling. But whenever we use reason, it's so easy because everybody accept that. That's why when our mind used to use reason more than feeling, life will be easy. So anything that we addicted to in our life, that means we use our feeling too much. And then we can use those things as a tool to train our mind to use more reason. That is a good way to use everything around us as a tool to train our mind. We don't need to go to retreat. We don't need to sit meditation long time, but we face the real thing. Practice in the real situation. This is what I like the most. I feel very fun, very easy to do it in this way. It changed my life completely. It made my life so fun, so nice.